Okay, 8a part 1. We want to find an expression in terms of x for the perimeter of the shape and to give our answer in its simplest form. So if we look at this length here on the left going vertically, we know that that is 3x, and because we've got all these right angle symbols here, we know that the vertical length going up then on this side, this one plus this one, must be the same as what we had over here. So that means it'll equal 3x as well. So that means this part here plus this part here will equal 3x. So therefore we have 3x plus 3x, and then plus, if we look at this horizontal line here, we know that is 5x plus 4. And that means this line and this line have to also add up to 5x plus 4. So we add another 5x plus 4, because you know that this line plus this line have to add up to 5x plus 4. So that makes things much easier than trying to work out all these individual lengths of each of these lines through here. Okay, so now we can simplify it. So if we add up all the like terms, so the terms with x, we've got 3x plus 3x is 6x, and then we have a 5x plus 5x, which is 10x, so 6x plus 10x is 16x, and then we've got a plus 4 and a plus 4 here, which is 8. So we get then an expression in the simplest form is 16x plus 8. So for part 2, we've told the perimeter of the shape is 72 centimeters, and we need to work out the value of x. So if we just scroll down a bit there, we'll do our working. So we know an expression for the perimeter is 16x plus 8, and we know that that is going to be equal to 72. So now if we just subtract 8 from both sides, that will get rid of that 8 there. So then we have 16x is equal to, well, 72 minus 8 is 64, and divide both sides by 16, and then that will get rid of that 16 in front of the x there. Then we end up with x is equal to 64 divided by 16, and you can either work that out in your head or use a calculator. So 64 divided by 16 is equal to 4. So therefore x is equal to 4, and give our answer in centimeters. So x is 4 centimeters. Okay, for 8a part 3, we need to calculate the total area of the shape. So if we just scroll back up, have a look at our shape here. So there's a couple of ways we can go about doing this. So we know that from part 2, if we just come back down a bit more, we found out that x was equal to 4 centimeters. So we've got x is equal to 4 centimeters. So we can plug x equals 4 into our lengths up here. So we've got this part here, we have 3 times 4, that is equal to 12. And then for this part here, 5 times 4 is 20, plus 4 is 24. And at the bottom, that 2x, so 2 times 4 is equal to 8. And then x plus 1, 4 plus 1, that is equal to 5. And then we can work out some of these other lengths as well. So for example, this one here, I'm putting in the light blue, we know the whole length is 12. We've already got 5, so 12 minus 5 is 7, and coming across at the top, we know that length, the horizontal length is 24 centimeters. We've already got 8, so 24 minus 8 is 16. Okay, so we can divide this up into a couple of rectangles. So if we put one there, that's one way to do it. You could cut it this way if you wanted to. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so if we look at this one in here, we've got 12 by 8, so 12 times 8 is 96, and then this one in here, we've got 16 times 5, which is 80, and then add them together, we have 96 plus 80 is equal to 176, and our units is centimeters squared. Okay, so if we just scroll back down, we'll put in all of our working. What could we do to show our working to get the 3 marks? So we know that 3 times 4 is equal to 12. We had our other length, 5 times 4 plus 4 is equal to 24. We had that 2x, so that was our 2 times 4 is equal to 8. And we had our 4 plus 1 was equal to 5. And then we can work out those areas. So that first rectangle we had was 12 times 8, so we can put that in. So we can have 12 times 8, which is equal to 96 centimeters squared. And then the other one, we just come back up, we can see we've got 16 times 5. So how did we get that 16? Well, we did 24 minus 8. So we could put that in as some working. So we're going to have 24 minus 8 is equal to 16. And then we had 16 times 5, which was equal to 80. So 16 times 5 is equal to 80. Then add them together. So we had 96 centimeters squared plus 80 centimeters squared, and that was equal to 176 centimeters squared. Okay, so that is question 8.